Street art, how a couple of kids invented a global art movement. In 1955, jazz great Charlie Parker died. Shortly after that, messages began showing up carved into the wet cement of Philadelphia. The messages read, "Bird lives." David McRae, a Philly teen who went by the nickname Cornbread, saw the "Bird lives" tags in the cement and was inspired. McRae began to write "Cornbread lives" on neglected signs in Philadelphia. Several other young artists noticed these tags around Philly and began to leave tags of their own around Philadelphia and New York City. Areas of neglect began to fill up with color. Taki 183 was one of these artists. One young artist noticed how all of these tags, also known as graffiti, built up over time. New tags were sprawled over old. Colors upon colors, lines upon shapes enveloped one another. It resembled abstract art, like the work of Jackson Pollock. Freddie Braithwaite was one of the artists inspired by the graffiti he saw in Philly and New York City. Determined to take graffiti to the next level, Fab Five Freddy, as he tagged himself, Braithwaite looked for larger areas to expand his wild style artwork. Freddie knew all about what was going on in the art world, which included very few people of color at the time. Freddie wanted to change that. He wanted to reach more people. He came up with a plan to grow his audience. Fab Five Freddy borrowed Andy Warhol's soup cans, which Warhol borrowed from Campbell's. Except Fab Five Freddy's didn't stay on the wall in a gallery. They traveled all through the city. It wasn't long before art galleries began to notice. Fab Five Freddy became an art superstar. Because of kids like Cornbread, Taki 183, and Fab Five Freddy, the art world began to recognize a new urban art form. Graffiti and street art became a global art movement and the symbol of youth hip-hop culture. Artists like Jean-Michel Basquiat, Rammel, Keith Haring, Shepard Fairey, and Banksy. From the greater community of Weisser Park Arts Magnet School, here are some of our own street art-inspired projects. Thanks for watching.